day of creation week did God make man? Sixth day, correct. Team B. On which day of creation week did God make the moon? Fourth day, correct. Team A. Today the world follows a system of time in which each day begins at 12 midnight. In God's timeline, according to Genesis, when does each day begin?
Evening.
At evening, correct. Team B. How many children did Keturah have with Abraham? Six, correct. Team A. Whom did Abraham say God would send before his servant so that he can get a wife for his son among his relatives?
An angel.
God would send his angels, correct. Team B. What request did Rebekah's mother and brother make to Abraham's servants, which would have delayed Rebekah's departure to go and marry Isaac? Correct. They requested that his daughter remain with them for 10 more days before they returned. Team A. In John 1:36, when John the Baptist saw Jesus, he proclaimed, "Behold the Lamb of God," who in Genesis said, quote, "God himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering."
Abraham.
Abraham, correct. Team B. While on his way to sacrifice Isaac, what two things that were necessary for the sacrifice did Abraham carry?
Fire and knife.
Correct. The fire and the knife. Team A. What was the place called where Abraham and Abimelech made their covenant? Beersheba, correct. Team B. Which king said to Abraham, quote, "God is with you in all that you do"? Which king said to Abraham, "God is with you in all that you do"? Team A?
Abimelech.
Abimelech, correct. Team A. State the order in which the following events occur in the Bible: the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, the flood, Abraham deceives Pharaoh.
Can you repeat that again?
State the order in which the following events occur in the Bible: the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, the flood, and Abraham deceives Pharaoh. All right. Team B. State the order: the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, the flood, Abraham deceives Pharaoh. Incorrect. The flood, Abraham deceives Pharaoh, the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah. Team B. State the order in which the following events occur in the Bible. And again, time only begins after I finish reading the question. State the order. Abraham attempts to sacrifice Isaac. Cain kills Abel. Lot raped by his daughters. Correct. Cain kills Abel. Lot raped by his daughters. Abraham attempts to sacrifice Isaac. Team A. When Abimelech took Sarah to his wife, what did the Lord do to all the women in Abimelech's household? Correct. He kept them from conceiving. Team B. When Abimelech took Sarah, no one in his household could have children. What did Abraham do that caused the Lord to reverse this curse? Correct. He prayed to the Lord. That is the end of the alternate section. And our judges will give us a quick tally. Yes, ma'am.
For one of the questions, I had said senior servant, she said angels, but I had said it before her.
You said
Senior servant, who did God see before Abraham?
Okay. Team A, question 3 is the incorrect. And the time will begin after I finish reading the first question. When Lot came to his sons-in-law and told them that the city would be destroyed, what did they think?
They thought he was joking.
That Lot was joking, correct. Who was it that came down to see if the sin of Sodom and Gomorrah was as bad as he had heard? The Lord, correct. What is logical about God creating plants before animals?
So that the animals can eat.
Correct. so the animals can eat. The name Bir Lahai Roy, which means well of the living one who sees me, was named by whom?
Hagar.
Hagar, correct. Who said to God, Sovereign Lord, what can you give me since I remain childless?
Abraham.
Abraham, correct. To whom did the Lord tell, all the land that you see I will give to you and your offspring forever?
Abraham.
Abraham or Abram, correct. True or false? Lamech is in the family line of Jesus.
True.
True. When the Lord first appeared to Abram in Canaan, what did he do?
Built an altar.
Built an altar to the Lord, correct. How many hours were in each day of creation? 24 hours, correct. What two things did God do to the seventh day to make it special?
Blessed it and sanctified it.
Blessed it and sanctified it, correct. What immediately happened to Adam and Eve after they disobeyed?
Their eyes were open.
Their eyes were opened, correct. At what time of day did Lot finally leave Sodom just before it was destroyed? Dawn, correct. Who bartered with the Lord in an attempt to save Sodom and Gomorrah? Abraham, correct. What was the sign of the covenant between God and Abraham? Circumcision, correct. What was the name of the son born to Abram and Hagar? Ishmael, correct. What servant did Abraham say would inherit his estate if he remained childless? Eliezer, correct. To whom did Abram say, let's not have any quarreling between you and me? Lot, correct. True or false? Abel is in the family line of Jesus? False. What did God say should be in every fruit that Adam and Eve ate? Seeds, correct. In what chapter of Genesis was the Spirit of God first mentioned? Chapter 1, correct. From what did God form Adam? You said dirt. That's incorrect. What did Adam and Eve use to cover themselves after they sinned? Fig leaves, correct. Whose offering was acceptable to God, Cain or Abel? Abel, correct. On which day of creation did God make sheep? Sixth day, correct. God made the sun, moon, and stars to separate day from night. Name one other purpose for which the sun, moon, and stars were made according to Genesis chapter 1. To serve as signs, to mark seasons and days and years, and to be lights in the sky to give light on the earth. Yeah. Good. Very good. Very good. Thank you. That's good. What did Abel bring to God as a symbolic offering of Christ's blood?
The first sheep of the flock.
Right, firstborn of the flock, correct. On which day of creation week did God make mango trees? Third day, correct. Which of the following did God not give to Adam and Eve as food? Mushrooms, correct. On which day of creation did God make eagles?
5.
Incorrect. 4. How many hours were in each day of creation? 24, correct. What is the name of the son born to Abram and Sarah?
Isaac.
Correct. Isaac. Name the man who was the rightful owner of the cave and the field that Abraham bought from the Hittites as a burial site. Ephron, correct. Name 2 types of plants that sin caused to grow today. Thorns and thistles, correct. Which 2 of Noah's sons walked backward to cover their father's nakedness? Shem and Japheth, correct. What was Hagar's attitude towards Sarai after she conceived? She despised her, correct. The men who surrounded Lot's house were of what age?
Young and old.
Young and old, correct. Which of Noah's sons saw his father naked and went out and told his brothers? Ham, correct. What was Jacob's grasping while he came out of his mother's womb? Esau's heel, correct. Right.
Okay, wait. Have a discussion.
Okay.
The fowl and the eagle.
What day? It's day 5.
Is that for you? Was that natural?
No.
It was they just asked. You said only the irrigation of the eagle.
It's the day 5.
Yeah, it is day 5.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, thank you. It is day 5. Yeah, thank you. That's correct. That is correct. Eagles were created on the 5th day. That's right. On which day of creation did God make harmless dinosaurs? Sixth day, correct. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Chicken, correct. How old was Isaac when he was circumcised? 8 days old, correct. For how many shekels of silver did Abraham buy a cave and field from the Hittites? 400, correct. What did God use to clothe Adam and Eve after they sinned? Garments of skins, correct. For Ham were the descendants of Canaan, correct. Who said, I'm running away from my mistress? Hagar, correct. When Lot left Zoar, he went to the mountains and lived in a what? A cave, correct. For more than 1,500 years, mankind was not permitted to eat this until after the flood. What is it? Meat. Which of Rebekah's sons was carried? Esau, correct. What did God say the serpent would do to the seed or the offspring of the woman? Strike his heel, correct. What country was Hagar from? Egypt. Egypt, correct. What was the oldest age at which a man had his first son? Incorrect. 500. 500 years old. Age. Question. What was the name of the plain on which Team B, Shinar, correct. This is a multiple choice question with 4 options. What type of tree was the tree? Team A? Don't know, correct. It was by Christ's death. Please keep holding it down. Remember, please keep holding it down. It was by Christ's death that the church was created. What did God cause to happen to Adam so he could create Eve?
Deep sleep.
Fall into a deep sleep, correct. While being visited by 2 angels, what 2 things did the men of Sodom accuse Lot of being? Team A?
A judge and
A judge and a foreigner, correct. This question has a visual cue, so please look at the screen. Everyone ready? Team A?
God showing, the angel of the Lord showing Abraham the whole land of Canaan.
Incorrect. Correct. Abraham showing Lot the land. This is a multiple choice question with 4 options. When God said, let us make man in our image, who in heaven was not? Team A? Angels, correct. Music was meant to aid in our worship to God. Team A? Bovell, correct. Who said the fire and the wood are here, but where? Team B, I saw first. Isaac, correct. Please hold it down. On which day of creation did God rest from all his labor? Team B. 7th day, correct. How many Dexter stories were in the ark? God instructed Team B. 3. Knowing that after the flood, mankind would have to eat meat, God gave different instructions to Noah regarding how clean and unclean animals should be taken within the ark. How many pigs were saved in the ark during the great flood? Team B. 2, correct. The Bible teaches that Jesus is to serve as priest forever after the order of this man, Psalm 110, Team B. Melchizedek, correct. What age was Abraham when he died? Team B. Incorrect. What age was Abraham when he died? Team A.
930.
Incorrect. 175. How many sons did Abraham have? Team B. Incorrect. Team A. Abraham has. How many sons did Abraham have? Incorrect. 8. Which of Abraham's sons did God say he will establish his covenant with? Team B. Isaac. After the rains in the time of the flood, how long did Noah wait before sending the 7 days, correct. On which day of creation week did God make dry land? Team A. 3. This is a visual cue. Please wait for it to be shown before you buzz. Team B. Correct. When Cain killed Abel. What did Cain bring to God as an offering in Team B? I saw first. Fruits of the soil. Correct. Please hold your buzzer down. Many people today do not want to be left behind when Jesus comes. But the Bible teaches that his brightness will immediately slay all the wicked when he comes. Who in Noah's time was left behind? Team B. Incorrect. Team A. Team A. Who in Noah's time was left behind after the flood came upon the earth?
Noah and his family.
Okay. The first answer you gave was incorrect. The second one was right. The book of Jude mentions a person who is 7th from Adam, beginning with Team A. You're not correct. Who said, I know what a beautiful woman you are? Team B, Abram, correct. This is a visual question, so please look at the screen. I'll show it to you anyway. Correct. All right, that is the end of the buzzer section and the end of that.